MGs, young boys, just got into construction. This is the video for you, so listen up. Now's the time for you not to be fucking about or playing the arse or being the joke man. When you're in college, yeah, just get knuckled down. I know it seems like hard work to do, but it's not. When you're looking at the future which you can hold for yourself, there's endless amount of work. AI is never going to take over construction, yeah? People need to do some stuff with these hands. So you just think about it, yeah? It might not be something that you're solely sold on now, because I was never sold on being a plumber when I was like 18, and I'm 30s now, and I'm killing it. But I tell people, because someone needs to say the honest truth, is the one thing what's going to let you down at this point is your behavior. Your behavior is something that you've got to watch. Your behavior is something that you've got to say to yourself, you know what? Instead of chilling with the guys or being late for college, I'm going to go early, because yesterday I didn't know fuck all. And today's another day. Still don't feel like I know that much. So turn up there early. All this being a geek and being like someone who's online, someone who's savvy, yeah, that's the new guys who are doing it. Do you get it? But you got to learn that, and don't be too late to learn it as well, because the lesson learned late will be a lesson that you have to pay for later on in life. You don't want to be like that, and I don't want people to be like that. That's why I make these types of videos, to help other people, because in a nutshell, no one cares about your future apart from you. And unless you start applying yourself, guess what? They're just going to watch it all go by. And people will gladly not help you. I'm not trying to say they'll watch you sink, but they will say, you know what, you've had an opportunity, you fucked it up for yourself. And that's what some people need to hear sometimes, is that you've got an opportunity in front of you, don't fuck it up. And if you take anything from this video, take that, which is the opportunity what you have. Don't fuck it up. You got a chance. You don't want to have to keep reliving that, innit? You don't want to have to keep saying to yourself, you know what, I wish I finished that construction course. I wish I made that money, you know? Because that guy who I watched, who was walking around in them expensive areas, I bet you he's making money. You might be thinking that for years after you've watched this video and you didn't take my advice, but that's your problem to deal with. My only thing is to tell good people good advice, is that you could have a nice life on construction if you're willing to work hard, be a little bit of a grafter. Forget the road boy thing. Forget that I'm going to be a jugger of whatever. You're not going to be the trapper of the year if you're at college. Trappers ain't going to college. So let's forget all that Nike tech fucking vibe and all that, and just get yourself some work trousers. Get yourself some tracksuit bottoms as well, because you're going to need like dirty clothes to be able to work in. But get yourself some experience, man. All of this wanting to be grown up and wanting to be this type of person, now's your chance to start acting like a grown-up. And acting like a grown-up is taking some motherfucking responsibility. Responsibility for your time, for you to be at college. Be responsible for your part in being on any course what you're on, whether it's a carpentry course, plumbing course, whether it's a bricklaying course. Take control. Say to yourself, I'm going to pass this course. I'm not here just to be making up the numbers or telling people, oh, I do construction, you know. But what do you do? You got a high vis. You don't even know what you do. Understand what you do, innit? Because when you're talking to people from the block and they're saying to you, go and hit that shot for me, you can say, no, I don't want to. I'm not doing that because I'm on a course. I've got a trajectory for my life. I want to be somewhere in 5 years' time, 3 years' time. I don't want to be outside on these pissy stairwells, looking at trainers at JD Sports. I got more in life going on. Do you understand? You're saving to buy a car, your first car. You might be the first person out of you and your siblings. That's you, your sister, and your brother. I know you didn't understand what word siblings meant there. But your siblings, you might be the first to start driving. Do you get it? There are a lot of things that you might be able to generationally break, you know? And you can do it. You just got to apply yourself. You haven't got to be this person that sits back and watches, because there's too many people that do that and they make excuses for reason why they ain't somewhere in life. You don't really need to be that. You've got an opportunity here. Your opportunity, what you choose to do out of it is up to you. I always say to people, it's not for everybody, being in construction, being in the trade. But it can definitely take you very far. It can mold you as a young man, give you responsibility. It can give you structure. It can give you goals. It will allow you kind of like to say to yourself, I never need to be out of work again. I'm only out of work if I want to be. And taking breaks and holidays, it's a must. You can't do that when you got to work all the time because you ain't got enough money to be taking any breaks. My thing is, start how you mean to carry on. And I know some of you that will start very slow. You'll start like, oh, well, the lecture wasn't there and this weren't there and that weren't there. I couldn't get my learning. Listen, go and get the textbook before you start chatting shit, because half of you lot ain't even bought your textbook, but you're going to tell people you're going to be a plumber, but you ain't even bought the book, what you're learning from. That needs to make sense. Make it make sense. You can't look at a book, what you're learning from, if you don't possess it. Stop investing the money in the trainers, in the Jordans, and the this and the Christian. Forget the B runners and forget all the creps. Yeah, buy yourself some books and some tools. Think about it long term. The books you can always learn from and cross-reference when you don't know shit, when somebody asks you something, and the tools you'll be able to use after you get the knowledge from the book. I will be making some more posts like this, but this is specifically for the YNs and the young boys and the young girls who've got this mindset of, yeah, I'm just gonna start doing plumbing, innit? You need to change your attitude a little bit. Start changing your attitude, start watching the posts, what I'm posting. I'll regularly keep uploading and keeping you lot updated. But I'm trying to help, innit? I'm trying to help with my experience. I know the things what people go through. Subscribe, yeah? Let's get it.